Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to 9th and 10th channel of Byju's. I'm your teacher Ankita and I welcome you all in today's class where we'll be looking at the chapter from the political science, class 9th, and that the name of the chapter is electoral politics. It's a very interesting chapter everyone. So I hope that all of you are ready for the class. Before we start the class, I will request you all of you to have your notebook, your pencil, your pen. Please do have a water bottle because we will be discussing this whole chapter in today's class. It's a one-shot video, everyone, where we will be finishing off this chapter today. So please make sure you stay with us till the end. The duration of our class will be there for approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes. Right, we'll try to finish our class in 1 hour, right? It's a very easy chapter, so I hope that all of you are ready. Good evening, everyone. How are you all? Good evening. We do not have Menti today in the class, everyone, so I would request you not to ask me again. We don't have Menti today. We'll be having in the upcoming classes. Awesome, everyone. And if you're new here, everyone, please do take a moment and subscribe to the channel. And please make sure you hit the like button for the video. Good evening, Vinay, Anushka, Sonali. Am I blurred? Just change the setting of your phone. Hello, Bhimanyu. Hello, Astha. Shobhana. Amber, it's okay, bache. You can watch the video later. Yes, Pal, we don't have Menti. Dipendra, hello. Hello, Rajni. Hello, Rishika. Hello, Pradeep, Arnav, Tejnoor, Pradeep, Shravanya, Anushka. Good evening, everyone. So, how's everyone? Are you excited for this class, everyone? Awesome. So, everyone, these are the topics that we have in this particular chapter. So, we will be discussing about these topics in our class. So please make sure you take a screenshot of this. First, we'll be discussing about the importance of the election. Then we'll be discussing about the political competition, right? The merits and the demerits of it. Then we'll be discussing about the different stages of election in our country. We'll be talking about the democratic elections, how it happens, what are the important rules. And last May, we'll be discussing about the challenges that are faced during the democratic elections. So everyone, I hope that all of you are ready for this class. Right, everyone? I hope that all of you are ready. Very good, everyone. Very good. Good evening. Okay. So everyone, are you ready? Give me a quick thumbs up and then we'll start. I can see so many of you here, everyone. Please make sure you hit the like button for the video. Right, everyone? Please make sure you hit the like button and let's get started, right? Okay, chaliye. Okay, I can see everything is perfectly working fine and here we go. So everyone, we are discussing about the first topic, which is the importance of the election. Now, let me ask you, I am sure all of you are aware about elections. Yes or no? Do raise your hands. I'm sure that all of you are aware about what are elections, right? Yes? Chaliye. So in this particular chapter, everyone, we are starting with a case study. It's a very interesting case study though, right? So in this particular chapter, in the beginning, right, we're talking about the Netaji, right? So we have Chaudhary Devilalji, right? In the year 1987, he actually participated in the election and he made his new party, which was Lok Dal Political Party, right? He made a new party, which was Lok Dal Political Party, and he started a very huge movement, which is of the Naya Yudh. Basically, the struggle for the justice, right? Nyaya Yudh. Right? Struggle for the justice. And he was competing against the Congress at that particular time, right? So what happened? He started meeting people, he started listening to the people, what they have to say, why are they, if they're not happy, what is the reason behind it. And he said that if I will win the election, I will waiver off the loans. He promised to waiver off the loans of all the farmers. Yes, based upon that, people are very happy and they gave him the vote. So in the 1987 state election, what happened? He actually won, right? And he became the Chief Minister of Haryana. So everyone, are we clear up to here? Right, that's a very small brief history. But in the year, everyone, in 1991, he lost the election. Now that was a very big turning point because he could not perform, right, according to the needs of the people. Apart from that, in our textbook, everyone, there's a very important point that we have mentioned. He said that he will be waiving of the loans of the farmers and other people, right? He said that he will be doing a lot for the people. So, Lok Dal Party, right, came with the other party as a coalition government, and of course they won 76 out of 90 seats in the state assembly. This is such a big number, right, everyone? Yes, and they won 60 seats and thus has a clear majority. And the Congress only won 5 seats. Just imagine. So from this, right, what we can understand is that Janta is the, right, Janta Janardhan, right? I'm sure you would have all have heard about politician telling this dialogue. Okay, if the citizens, if the people are happy, definitely they will vote for you. But if the people are not happy with your performance, and if they are not happy with the work of the politician, they will not be voting for them again. And hence, in our country, in different other countries also, we see this is how the country is being ruled. Such an important thing, right? So from this particular case study, what we understood, the politician or the ministers have to work for the citizens. If they are not doing that, definitely citizens will not be able to select them again. Clear, everyone? Are we clear with this? Pal Dipendra, I would request you, please don't spam. Right? If you want my attention, I'm really sorry I'll not be able to give you. If you want to leave the class, please leave the class. Please do not disturb me and my students. Yes, Anushka, please do ask your doubt. Very good, Rajni. Thank you for helping. Amrita, overwhelming means like too much. Right? For example, if you have too much homework, you'll be overwhelmed by the homeworks, right? Yes? Okay. Abhimanyu, I'll repeat, bache. Yes, Rishika. Yes, Anushka, please do write your doubt. Write it out. Clear. Very good, Asa. So what we have discussed, it's a very easy thing. We are discussing about the case study which is there in the one small chotusa paragraph in your textbook, right? Talking about the Chaudhary Devilalji. He participated in the election. He said that I will be waiving off the loans of the farmers, right? And he was contesting against the Congress at that particular time. He won the election based upon his promises. And of course, he did waive off the loans also. But in the next election in the 1991, he lost the elections. Okay, that's just a brief story that they have mentioned. Clear? So let me ask you one thing, everyone, right? Now, based upon this, can you tell me why do we need elections? That's very good, Pragati. Yes, Prabhakaran. Hello, good evening. Yes, Ujjwal. Yes, they won by majority. Absolutely correct. They won by the majority. So tell me, everyone, based upon this, can you tell me why do we need elections? Based upon this case study, we can definitely find, right, that why we do need elections. We need elections, right? We need elections so that we can take some decisions. Very good. To elect our representatives or to replace them. Very good. So that our needs can be fulfilled. Absolutely correct. So that we can choose the representatives for the representation of the democracy are necessary for the democratic country. Very good. Very good. To show the democracy, to take the decisions. So, if I tell you, right, yeah, we all can take participation, right? You and me, let's sit everyone today and let's decide. Do you think it's possible? We do need elections, we understand that why. But the question is, can all of we have crores and crores of people in our country, right? Do you think all the people can sit at one time and can have a discussion and can come to a conclusion? It is impossible. It is impossible for all the citizens of the country to sit together and discuss something first and then come to the conclusion at all. Sometimes we don't have the skills also, right? We're not so capable enough. So we need elections. We need elections. Now elections could be कि हाँ भैया class में there is a class teacher comes, class teacher is coming and saying अच्छा we will select the class leader. There is an election of class leader. Right? And after 40 people, right, we have 2 candidates. And 40 people are voting, they will raise their hand. Bhai, this is a class monitor, this is a class monitor. This is a class leader, I will vote. My vote will go to them. So, this is how, in a small level, we can do that. But to do it at a very large level, it's very impossible. And that is the reason we have a structured body that makes sure to have a proper stepwise process to elect a representative. That's become really very important for all the citizens and for the country. Hence, we call that elections are very, very important. People require this mechanism, people require this process so that they can elect their representative, right? And if they will be able to represent their elected, right, their representatives, what will happen? They will have someone to tell, bhai, I selected you, but you didn't vote for me, you didn't work properly. Probably this time I'll select someone else. So the people who are there in the positions, right, they have to show that they are working, or else they will lose their chance. Everyone, are we clear up to here? It's okay, pal? Yes, it's okay. Deependra, it's okay. Very good, very good. Yes. So, people definitely exercise their choices by voting in the election, right? People elect, right? People elect their representatives, and we know that what are elections? Elections are the law, elections are basically electing our representatives, right? So in India, elections are conducted at a regular interval for the people to choose their representatives. The representative works for the people and address their issues, and an election is a contest between the different candidates to get people support in a form of votes. So everyone take a screenshot. Good evening, everyone. Everyone, let's just stay focused, bacho. Let's just stay focused. Very good. Now, as you all already mentioned that why the elections are important, or why do we need elections? We need elections because if elections are not, they will not be able to have a government, and if they will not be able to make any laws. So we need the election so that we can have the formation of the laws. We need the government, we need the election so that there's a formation of the government, and we need the election for the guiding policies. If election is not, if there is no government, of course, then there will be no policies for the citizens to follow. There will be no policies for the development of the country. Hence, election gives us a correct way to move ahead in a developed country. Yes? So everyone, are we clear? We now know what is the importance of the election, and over here also, we have that election represent the will of the people in a democratic manner. All the people together, if they are supporting someone, that means that they believe that they'll be able to do something right for them. So, allow the citizens to choose a party whose policies will guide the government and in the lawmaking, and it enables citizens to exercise the control over the government. It's not that, just imagine everyone. Acha, you tell me, let's suppose, let me ask you an example. Let's suppose we have Abhimanyu. So, Abhimanyu is our class leader today. Right? Abhimanyu is our class leader today. And all of us have voted for him. Right? All of us have voted for him. But he said that, you know what, if you vote for me, I will make sure, right, to keep you informed about the notebooks submission and everything. I'll tell you properly and aram se jaldi se. But probably due to some XYZ reason, one day Abhimanyu forgot to inform the class about the submission of the notebooks. Class teacher have asked us, right? But all of you are unaware about, and the angry teacher comes to the class and say, bhai, you have not selected, you all have not gave the notebooks with the correction. And at that time, what will happen? What do you think what will happen? Everyone will say, ma'am, हमें class monitor ने नहीं बताया था. Yes or no? Tell me everyone what you will say at that time if your class teacher will ask you, or the subject teacher will ask you, bhai, notebook क्यों submit नहीं करी? So we will put the blame on the class leader. Right? Probably because we know that कि हाँ भाई class leader is responsible, so we'll put the blame on that. Just imagine अगर class leader नहीं हो तो फिर किस पे blame करेंगे? Blame की भी बात नहीं करें. अगर class leader नहीं हुआ तो हमें कैसे पता चलेगा कि हमें काम करना है? Hence, the government is very important. अगर government नहीं होगी तो rules and regulation कौन बनाएगा? और अगर government खराब काम करेगी तो हम उसे question कर सकते हैं. We can question the government, भाई ऐसे काम क्यों कर रहे हो? हमारे भलाई का काम करो. So, it's very, very important that election should be there, and that will be able to help us in forming a government that will be working for the benefits or for the development of the nation. Everyone, are we clear? Are we all clear? Exam mein question I write the importance of election. These are the 3 points that you have to write. 3 important points that you have to write. Okay? Chaliye. Now that we are clear with this, let's understand very, very important concept, everyone, a topic that we have, that what makes an election democratic. 5 points, everyone, 5 marks question. Right? 5 marks question. So everyone, please do focus. What makes an election a democratic? What is the meaning of democratic? Or what is the meaning of democracy? In our country, we always say that it's a democratic country. Why? Because the people have a choice. People can elect their representatives, right? So what makes the election democratic? Why the election we call it as a democratic? Because people are participating. So let's understand 5 important points, everyone. First, everyone should be able to choose, right? This means that everyone have one vote and every vote should have equal value. So in our country, we have that. What makes our country election as a democratic? First, we all have power to choose and we have one vote and every vote has an equal value. Then second point, everyone, that there should be something to choose from. If there's only one party, can we choose? No, now we don't have any options. If we have 2 or 3 options, if I give you the options of 3 chocolates, or chocolate A, chocolate B, chocolate C, and then I'll ask you, okay, which is your favorite chocolate? You will be able to say, okay, ma'am, chocolate B was nice, ma'am, chocolate C is nice. But if I only give you only one type of chocolate, do you think you will be able to say that, ma'am, this is the best chocolate that I have ever tasted? बताओ, is it possible? अगर मैं आपको एक ही तरीके की चॉकलेट दूं और पूछूं कि भैया बेस्ट चॉकलेट क्या है? Yes? Very good, very good. Yes, federalism is already done on the channel. Hasni, you can go and check. Right? So there should be something to choose from. Parties should be there and candidates should be there, right? So that the selection can be happen. And candidates should be free to contest elections and should offer some real choice to the voter. So people need options. Then the choice should be offered at a regular interval. The election should happen at a regular interval. It should not be कि हाँ भाई आज election कर लें अब 10-20 साल में करेंगे. In our country we have elections, right? The major election every 5 years, right? So the elections should happen at a regular interval of time so that people are aware about okay, now we have a time. We have to watch these government till that particular time. If they're not working, probably will not vote for them next time. The fourth important point, everyone, the candidate preferred by the people should be getting elected. If all of you have voted for Abhimanyu, or if all of you have voted for Rishika, right, then Rishika should be the class leader. Yes? Then, election should be conducted in a free and fair manner where people can choose what they really wish to. Clear, everyone? Clear? So that's here, everyone, the 5 very important points. So everyone, do take a note of these points. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot, everyone. Yes, very good, very good. Yes, मैं bio भी पढ़ाती हूँ. I do teach biology also. चलिए, very good. Free and fair election, absolutely correct. Yes. Everyone, are we clear? Meena, no, I am not. Everyone, are we clear? This is very important. सबको समझ में आया that why we can say that our election, right, are kind of democratic. All of these important 5 points. Clear? चलिए. Now, moving to the next topic, everyone. Next topic, political competition, merits and demerits. Now, this is, I don't think, right, we need any support for this. Acha, let me ask you. Let's suppose we have team A, and we have team B, everyone. We have team A and team B. So tell me, everyone, what are the merits and the demerits of the election? So let's suppose we have A and we have B, right? We have A and we have B, and these people are fighting in the, basically they are standing in the election and we have to pick one. So of course A will say I will do this, this. B will say I will do this. Few people will support A, right? And few people will support B. Yes? Right? Now what will happen? When these people are not there, these people will meet together and probably they can fight. Hey, mera neta badhiya hai. You know what? My minister is very good. Your minister is not that good. Oh, you know what? Your minister did this. From here, your minister did this. So what will happen at one point? The elections, definitely they are good for us, but what happens when it went out to the people, right? People pick their own points. Okay, this minister has a background of the criminal side, right? Or this minister keeps on lying about the party or their assets altogether. So what will happen? The demerits may what we have is it become a very ugly game. People start hating the other party people, right? And probably in that missed communication or misjudged situation, they might take some extreme steps altogether to just win the election. So we have merits and demerits of the election. And it's very important for the educated individuals like you and me to understand that why the political competitions are good and why they are not good. So what are the political competitions? Of course, competitions we have amongst the parties and of course between the candidates also. So we have candidate A and we have candidate B. Look at them. See, people are sad, people are happy. Probably they will support each other, right? So what are the demerits, everyone? Look at over here, party office, they are doing danga, right? They are actually fighting. That leads to the factorization based upon the parties. People divide themselves based upon the party that they are supporting. For example, if I am supporting A party, you are supporting B party, you will say, ma'am, we will not study from you because you are supporting A party, right? Only if you support B party, probably we will study from you. That happens, right? That happens. We do see this tendency. Then it creates a sense of disunity also. It leveling the baseless allegation. Yeah, people will keep on saying bad things about each other's ministers, use dirty tricks to win elections, and it lacks the sensible long-term policies. They will promise random things. हाँ भाई आपसे ये होगा, आपसे वो होगा, but they will never fulfill it. What happens? The people lose their interest. Yes? Vanshika means division. That means division. Clear? Yes. So everyone, are we clear? What are the demerits of it? What are the demerits of the election? Or what are the demerits of the political competition? Then we have merits also, right? Merits free competition in the election. See, that's one thing which everyone knows about it. For example, if we don't have competition, we will not be able to choose. Probably if we just have one individual in the election, even if the person is not working for us, is not doing anything for the development of the country, we do not have any other options. But ultimately we will be relying on him or her only. But if we have choices, we will be able to pick the correct one that will be able to help in the development. Hence, in the merits, we have a very important thing. It's a free competition. Anyone who feels that, who's capable of working for the people, can come and stand in the election, right? Second, it creates awareness amongst the voters. Now, for example, we have two people, right? If A is doing good work, so I am aware about the work of the A party. And B party just talking and doing some shoshabazi and doing some drama. So probably I'll not be voting for B party, but probably I'll just vote for party A. Because now I'm aware about the different party and how they are working. So the merit of the political competition is that first there's a free competition, right? People can participate. If they feel they want to work, they can participate. Second, people become more aware about, right, what is happening. Based upon that, they will be able to make a correct decision. So what happens over here is the sense of duty and the nonsense of the duty, right? The people, the political leaders now are accountable for their actions. Everyone, are we clear? Are we clear, bachcho? Yes, kids, are we clear? Jaldi se, give me a quick thumbs up. Give me a quick thumbs up, everyone. And I hope that all of you are hitting the like button. Yes, chaliye. Now let me ask you a question, everyone. Here we have a question. Why do we need election? But why do we need elections? It leads to a change of the unsatisfactory representatives. It allows different ideas to come to the forefront. People get exercise their choice in the democratic manner, or all of the above. Very good, very good. The correct answer over here is the all of the above. All of these. So everyone, take a screenshot. In the question, right, if this question comes in your examination, that why do we need election? All the 3 points. Point A, point B, point C. You can write that. These are the important points, right? Yes. Study with me, bache, that's we have on the channel, so you can watch that. We have those 2 chapters on our channel, so you can go through them. Yes, okay. Moving to the third topic, everyone, the stages of the election. Everyone, you'll be like, ma'am, aapke liye to har topic important hai. But then I'm telling you, this topic is very, very important. We have different stages of the elections, right? Pragati bache, climate bhi hoga, we will be able to deal with that. Don't worry. See, we'll complete everything, don't worry. Probably here and there thoda upar niche hoga, but we'll be able to finish it off. Okay? Chaliye. So everyone, are you ready for this topic? See, this is the main topic. Right? This is the main topic. Thank you, Astha. Thank you so much. Good evening. Satnam Preet. Good evening. Hello, Bulbul. Good evening. Chaliye. So let's talk about it, everyone. What are the different stages that we have for the election? Right? Now, everyone, this is a very important topic, so please do pay attention over here. So whenever the elections are happening, the elections happens in the particular area, right? Basically, the selection of the candidates are done based upon their constituency. What is this constituency? Basically, the area. For example, can you see the big area? Right? And then, of course, we have the small area, these. So, of course, we have the parliamentary constituency, right? Which happens throughout the country, through which we'll be able to select the Prime Minister of the country, right? Lok Sabha election that we have every 5 years, right? That will be able to help us in electing the Prime Minister of the country. The assembly the constituency are the one where, from where if we will have the election, we'll be able to select the CM, the Chief Minister of the state. So, based upon that, we can clearly say that both of these constituencies are really very important. From each of these, right, we'll have people standing in the election. People will be voting for them and they will be going, right? For example, in the Lok Sabha elections, we know that every place will have one candidate from one particular party. If I'm voting for them and if they all are winning, they'll be going and sitting in the Lok Sabha and then they'll be electing the Prime Minister. Similarly, we have in the Assembly, right? What we have? We have the members of the Legislative Assembly, right? MLA. Yes? And we have MP, Members of Parliament. So, in our textbook, they have mentioned that we have 543 parliamentary constituencies throughout the country, which is spread throughout the countries, right? And each of these places will have an equal population, roughly equal population. Clear? Then, if you talk about the assembly constituencies, we have several assembly constituencies in one parliamentary constituency. Right? And of course, from here, we'll be able to elect MLAs. Right, everyone? Are we clear? Yes, are we clear? Everyone, are we clear with this? Yes, Sangram, we have that. Athira will do the geography ka climate later. Please don't spam now. Yes, Pragati. We have studied that. Athira will do that. Yes. Okay. Fine. Study with me, bache will go through that. Chaliye. So everyone, are we clear with this? Apart from that, in our country, in the election, right, we have some reserved constituencies also. That means that from these particular places, right, only the individuals who have the reserve, who belongs to the reserve category, will be standing in the elections. So we will have the representatives from the underprivileged and the discriminated communities. They will be standing from the reserved constituencies. For example, if you can see over here, green, right, so they will be able to stand from here, right? It includes the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, backward caste in the rural background, and 1/3 seats up to the women. So from these reserved place, right, nobody apart from these can actually stand here for the election. And why the government have planned in such a way, why the election commission have planned in such a way, so that they can actually help in the development of the people. There are times when there are few underprivileged people or discriminated communities that are there who, because of n number of reasons, could not study properly, they didn't have the proper resources. But if few of them have studied and they have reached to a point where they want to help the people, then of course the election commission should help them, and hence we have this rule. Everyone, are we clear? This is a very, very important rule and we should be aware about it. We have the reserve constituencies for the people. We have 4 categories of the people who will be able to fight in the election from these particular places. Yes? Okay. Now, if we talk about the process that we have after the constituencies, we have voter list. Now, if an individual is above the 18 years of age or is 18, they have a right to vote. As they will become, right, 18 years old, you know what will happen? Their name will get entered in the voter list, right? There is an electoral roll that has all the names of the voters. So their name will be added over there, right? We have universal adult franchisee. That means that every adult has a right to vote. Everyone has one vote and every vote has an equal value, right? Then the list is always revisited after 5 years before the main elections, right? So just in case if there's an addition of the individual, it will happen. And if the individuals are no more in the world, probably their names will be deleted from the voter list also. So this happens every 5 years. And of course, criminals, the addition and the deletion of the names also happen. Apart from that, everyone can vote. Exception we have the criminals and the individuals who are not they're basically mentally unsound. Then we have EPIC, election photo identity card. I'm sure you would have seen people showing that card, right? How many of you have seen the voting ID? Voter ID. Jaldi se batao. Very good, Pragati. Yes. Yes. Nice, Vaishnavi. I hope that's a good compliment. Yes, I'm sure you would have seen there's a white color card and now so there's a printed card also. We'll have a picture. Below that we'll have the information, right? Yes. Okay. So that is the EPIC. So they can ask you in the examination the full form of EPIC. Election photo identify card, right? Very, very important. And it's not yet compulsory to vote, but of course, all of us, if we have the right to vote, we should vote. Okay? Shashantam, basically, it clearly means individuals who have some disorders. Right? Okay. Now, everyone, let's move to the next important thing. Amrita, it's here only. It's the election photo identify card. The card that we have is called as EPIC in short. Okay? Chaliye. Okay, everyone, now we have seen where the elections will be happening, which places pay. We have the voter list also. Now, what we should have in the election? What is a major important thing in election that will be adding the tadka to the election, everyone? Which is one of the most important component of election. Yes, jaldi say. Sangram, you have to find that answer and tell me. You have already discussed this in class 8th. Now you have to tell me. Very good. Astha, candidates, right? Candidates are important. Without it, there is no election, right? So let's discuss about everyone the candidates, how the nomination of the candidates will happen. So, I can stand for the election? Yes, I can because I'm above the age of 25. So, individuals who are above the age of 25, they will be able to contest in the election. They will get the permission, right? They need to fill the nomination form and they have to give some money in the terms of deposition, right? And they'll be able to get they can actually participate in the election. People will be getting the tickets from the big parties so that they can stand in the election. Now, ticket milna is not that easy. People will work for n number of years to get a single ticket. If the main party will give the tickets, for example, we have A, B, C, D party. If all of these parties A, B, C, D will give the tickets to the candidates, then only the candidate can actually contest from their behalf. If not, the individual can form its own party and can file the nomination for it. Right? It's like a coupon Pragati. For example, you are going to what we have. Let's suppose you are going to a school fair. Right? In your city, there is a school fair happening and your schools have given you a yellow band. right? So that the student with the yellow band can take 5 free rides on the ride. Any 5 free rides. So what will happen? That band is your ticket now. Yes, so that you can enter into a fair and you can take 5 free rides, right? And similarly, the ticket, when the party will give the ticket to an individual, they can contest on behalf of them. For example, we have party A. Party A will say, Ankita, chalo, I am giving you the ticket, right? And I will now talk about party A. You know what? Party A is very good. I am working for party A. Vote for me. I will work with party A. So what I'm doing over here, I got a ticket from the party A and I am the candidate for them. Yes, everyone, are we clear? It is not, right? Okay, Abhimanyu is asking, it is necessary to support of at least few people. I didn't get your question, bache. Abhimanyu, can you ask your question once again? Okay, Saloni, yes, Firdaus. Okay, Pragati. Chaliye. Then, sorry, over here we have some important guideline from the Supreme Court. Declaration of the pending criminal cases. See, I cannot go into the election commission and say, you know, have my nomination, I'll stand. No, they will have to approve, right? So what I have to do? I have to give a submission. I will tell them, okay, what is the amount of property I have? Do I have any criminal cases against me? Right? My education qualification, everything I will be submitting. So there's a declaration of any of the pending criminal cases. There's a declaration of the assets and the liabilities. There's a declaration of the educational qualification. All of this, everyone, once I'll submit it and once the election commission will accept it, then only the person can stand in the election. Everyone, are we clear? So candidate becomes a very, very important thing, right? Very good, Tejnoor. We are just moving there. That how the elections campaign happen. I'm sure you would have seen having big rallies, right? On newspapers, in the news, and probably in your cities, you would have seen, oh, this minister is coming. There's a big ground for them, right? And they will be coming and they will be speaking about it. People will go there, they will clap, they'll get good, right? They will get good entertainment. So what happens? The campaign become a very, very strong point over here. They, according to the election commission, it should be fair and open discussion. 2-week period is given for the campaign throughout the country, right? There's a limitation. There should be no bribe, no religious comments, no use of government resources, or spending more than a set amount. So in our textbook, they have mentioned about the 10 lakhs, right, and 25 lakhs. So you can mention those points. Model code of conduct agreed by all the political parties. Right, it should not be there. We're just putting random allegations on the candidates, right? We should have some proof. And we should never be bribing people. We should not be talking about the religious sentiment of the people, right? Government resources, for example, this is a let's suppose I have a government land, right? Let's suppose I am Minister A. Clear? Now, let's suppose I am a MLA of a small place, right? And I have this government ground, which is only meant for the government function. But you know what I will do? Oh, you know what? My minister is coming. Let me use this land for the promotion. Right? Let me use the land for the promotion. Now, what I'm doing? I'm using a government resource. That's a very, very wrong thing, right? If I am participating or contesting in the election, I should not be using any government resource, be they cars, be their land, be their building. Clear? Everyone, are we clear? Yes, Astha? That's what book have said. Probably the minister was very busy and very, dedicated at that particular time to win the elections. Clear, everyone? Yes, government vehicles and everything will be avoided. Okay. Now that we are clear with there, we have a model of code of conduct ka model. That how the people should behave during the elections. First, there's a set guidelines for the parties and the candidates altogether. This comes from the Election Commission of India, right? They have to keep these, code of conduct actually help them to keep and have the election very free and fair elections, right? No party candidate can use any place of worship for the election propaganda, use of government vehicles or aircraft for election. So everyone, are we clear? For example, if you and me are participating in the election, we should be very careful about all of these things. Are we clear? Yes? Quick thumbs up everyone in the chat box. Jaldi, jaldi, jaldi. Right? Very good, very good. Now that we have discussed about the areas, we have discussed about the voters, we have discussed about the candidates, and we have discussed about how they should behave in the elections. Let's move to the final point, everyone, where the elections are happening. So during the elections, what will happen? The people will go to a government school or a place, a center, where they will be casting their vote. So voters have to carry their voter ID, right? And they'll be going to the polling booth. Earlier, of course, they used to have a paper. They'll write there, basically they will have the seal. So basically they'll put a tick. Okay, I want to select A, B, C, mein se B ko. And then they will add it into a box. But now the things have changed. We have EVM, electronic device, right? Everyone, we have EVM, electronic voting machines. What we have? EVM. Now the individual can cast vote for party A to Z and they will be able to pick. See over here? Can you see this? Everyone see this part? This is how the EVM, like very similar to this. Of course, it's just the image, but yeah. And we have different symbols and the party name. Then the voters have to vote, and then of course it will be going, all the EVM will be collected, they will be properly sealed, and they'll be moving to a place. And they will be only open before the, they will be only open at the time of counting of the votes. And during that particular time also, various agents will be there which belongs to the party only. For example, my agent, मैं एक election में खड़ी हुई हूँ और मैं बोल रही हूँ द्वारका को, द्वारका and प्रगति को, I am saying कि you belong to the party, right? You go to the election booth and see कि सब कुछ अच्छे से हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा. तो द्वारका एक अलग polling booth पे है और प्रगति एक अलग polling booth पे है, right? Booth पे. And now they are taking a look. अच्छा हाँ, सब अच्छे से काम हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है. Similarly, we have the agents in the when the counting of the votes is happening, so that they will not say कि भाई इसने गलत कर लिया है, right? Just for the surety. Everyone, are we clear? So we have different agents that will be present as these various occasion. Okay, chaliye. Now we have a very interesting fact, everyone. Sometime what happens? All the parties are same. I can't find which is the correct one. So what I'll do? I'll choose the none of the above. Nota, right? So I can vote. So the nota, right, or the none of the above allows the voter to formally express their disapproval for all the contesting candidates. This came in the year 2013, right? For example, we have Anita Dwarka and Tejnoor as a class representative ka race mein, right? But let's suppose we don't want we want Abhimanyu only. So probably we will say, nah, among these three we are not voting. We want someone else. We want a different candidate. So people can use their power. Okay? Clear, everyone? So that's good. So now I'll take a break over here for very few seconds. If you have any doubt, you ask, everyone. And if not, we'll move to the next topic. Two remaining topics, everyone. The easiest topic we have. Are we clear? Ma'am, do the candidates vote for their? Of course, they'll be voting for themselves. For example, if I am going into a voting booth, right, and I'll vote for me only, my party, right? My symbol will be there, I'll be voting for me only. Yes? Okay, Tejnoor, crystal clear. Okay, very good. Chaliye. So now with that, everyone, let's move to the last two topics of the chapter. Democratic election. We have already spoken about that. What are the important, what makes the elections democratic, right? But let's take a look over here. Yes? Yes, Asta, before that they probably have to pick one. Inky, pinky, ponky karke, I'm sure they would have picked up. Okay, chaliye. So here, everyone, discussing about the democratic election, will be taking a look at the election commission over here. Election commission. So the election commission, right, of India, they are the one who plan the election. They are the one who control the election. And we have Chief Election Commissioner, right, who is directly appointed by the President of the country. Once he is appointed, everyone, he is answerable to none. Neither president can question him, nor the prime minister can question him. They are an independent body, right? Election Commission is an independent body and they're appointed. So basically the head of the Election Commission is appointed by the president, right? They take overall control of how the election should be there. They'll be checking the documents properly. They'll be seeing if the elections are happening properly, right? They will be taking the disciplinary action if there is anything which is very bad happening, right? Yes. And of course, they'll be taking a look. They will be basically taking control of everything, right? If there's any foul play, or if the candidates are, spreading hate comments, or they are spreading, spreading the hate, violence against the people, everything will be taken care of by the Election Commission. They'll keep an eye. So if they find anything is wrong, right, they can actually ask the candidate that you will not be participating. We are disqualifying you. Right? Everyone, are we clear? Abhin, bache, this is our YouTube video. You will be able to see that. Right? Currently, it's a live video. After this class is done, it will be a recorded video. You can watch it. Good evening, Himesh. Now, moving ahead, everyone. Right? So, we know that people's participation is there. It increases the voter turnout when, right? Every election we see that the voter count, especially in our country, is increasing. People who are underprivileged or poor gives more number of votes, and of course it increase the interest in the election process. So if we have more and more voters coming and voting, that means that people are aware about their power and they care about the development of the country. Everyone, are we clear? Yes, everyone, are we clear? Ma'am, what if the Chief Election Commission did not work in a fair manner? But definitely the ministers can question their question. They can definitely file a case against him or her. Yes. Okay, chaliye. Everyone, the good thing about the election is that it's a people choice, right? The people. The political parties have to accept the decision made by the people, right? The ruling party, even if it lose, right? I'm sure you would have seen every 5 years we have a different party, right? Every 5 years, in the past few years, right, we have a stable government. But before that, I'm sure you would have seen every 5 years, new party will come. So that means that people are using their power. And if the party is not working properly, of course, people will not elect them again. Cheap tactics did not help in the long run. Definitely people want the party who will work for them. Telling promises will not help, right? And electoral outcome are respected by the parties, right? All the parties will accept whether the win or their defeat, right? They'll not be arguing with the people कि भाई इन लोगों ने मुझे वोट क्यों नहीं किया. Clear? So very, very important point, everyone, take a screenshot. Acceptance of the result. Last topic, everyone, challenges to the democratic election. Now this is very interesting. Okay, if I show you this image, what you will understand? Jaldi se batao. I'm sure you are aware कि ma'am, whatever you are saying looks very beautiful, right? Whatever you are saying looks very beautiful, sounds very beautiful. It's a situation of an ideal world where everyone is honest, where everyone is very active, where everyone is basically working for the people. But do you think that that's a correct condition, or do you believe that people are such? Poverty is a challenge video. I think we have it on the channel. You can see that. What do you think, everyone? जल्दी से बताइए, क्या आपको लगता है कि जो हम बात कर रहे थे अभी, we have election commission, we have these rules, we have other things. Do you think that all the people follow these rules? What do you think? Do all the people follow these rules? Or these rules are just merely, they are definitely there to support us only. But there are times when sometime the democratic election faces lots of challenge. Challenge in, sometimes voters don't have proper choices. The kind of pressurized to vote for individual. Sometimes, right, tickets are given to the relatives only or to the family members. And sometimes there's a use of the criminal connection and money to win the people. Sometimes they will distribute free food. Sometimes they will distribute, let's suppose, some electronic gadgets. Sometimes they'll say, oh, we'll waiver off the loan. Sometimes they'll say, we will waiver off the fees of the schools. So the politicians, right, will try to engage people with them, right? They'll probably give them money also, right? They will threaten them, something like this, right? Or probably they will just give the tickets to their relatives only, in their family only. And sometimes people don't have the choices also. Yes? So all of these are the challenges of the democratic election. Science, democratic बच्चे democracy, वो थोड़ा सा अलग हो गया है, राइट? डेमोक्रेसी मीन्स क्या होता है? जहां पे हम लोग अपने कैंडिडेट्स चुन रहे हैं, राइट? वेयर वी आर इलेक्टिंग आवर इंडिविजुअल रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स. यस, yes, very good, Pragati. Yeah, definitely they give bribes also. So in that way, there are a lot of challenges that we have in the elections also. The Election Commission try their best to make sure the elections are happening in a free and a very fair manner, right? But here and there, I'm sure you would have heard news about such things. Okay? So with this, everyone, are you ready to give me a question ka answer? Indian elections are democratic, right? Dash is responsible for overlooking the fair and regular practice of the election in the India. The Election Commission. Very easy, everyone. This is easy. So with this, everyone, with this particular question, we are actually done. Now, are you ready for the summary? Can you give me 5 more minutes, everyone? I just need your 5 more minutes. We'll quickly summarize the whole chapter and then we'll stop and I'll wait for some doubts. Okay? So 5 minutes, everyone. I want all of you to pay attention. So we talked about this very interesting topic which talks about the politics that we have around the elections. Or basically in this chapter we are understanding elections, how they are conducted, why they are important and what are the challenges they have. We know that elections are important because they'll be able to help to select the people in a democratic way, select the individual in a democratic way. It allows the citizens to choose a party whose policies will be able to help in the development of the country and of course will be making a good laws for these countries. Then it enables the citizens to exercise their control over the government. The election gives the power to the people so that they can control the government. Then of course we talked about the merits and the demerits of the election. Political competition, right? The political competition that we have. Demerits, everyone take a screenshot. In demerits, of course, there's a sense of division in between the people. There is a sense of, baseless allegation that we sometimes put on the people. Use of dirty tricks to win the election. And sometimes lack of sensible long-term policies. Merits, where we have free competition. It creates awareness and it provides the incentive for the serving the people. Then, of course, we talked about the stages that we have, the different stages of the election. First, we talked about the constituencies, right, the place, the area from where the representative will stand. Then, of course, we talked about the voter list. We have the names of the voter in the list. Then we have the election campaign where the parties will be campaigning, will be telling people about their policies, will be telling what they'll be doing. Then, nomination of the candidates, that will come before that, right? And then we have polling and counting of the votes. Done? Okay. Abhimanyu, I'll do that, bacha. I will do that today. Yes. Then, of course, we have the democratic elections. Every adult has a right to vote, right? And, of course, right to choose a candidate. Then, options to choose from, it's very important. Then, regular and fair elections is important. Participation of people and acceptance of the result. Challenge, what we have voters sometimes don't have choices, tickets are given to the relatives, and sometimes forcefully the votes are being ikhatta, right? Sometimes the votes are kind of pressurized. The voters are pressurized to vote. Clear? And sometimes they provide, the parties or the candidates will provide the money, and sometimes the criminal threats also. So that's what we have in this chapter, everyone. Are we clear? Are we clear with this chapter? Yes? Okay. Tejnu bache, climate chapter, I will ask Aishwarya ma'am to start with that. Teksha bache, yes, a little bit late, you can watch the video later. So everyone, here we have the homework question also. See, I want you to answer these questions. There are 2 questions, easy peasy questions, everyone. Easy peasy questions. The 2 merits of the electoral competition and why should election be held regularly. Two easy questions, everyone. Do write the answer in the comment section below. Write the answer. Right, everyone? Write the answer in comment section. Okay? Yes, everyone, write the answer in the comment section below. I'll be waiting for your answer, everyone. Be the homework rock stars. Yes, so with this, everyone, thank you so much. Ek aur cheez, everyone, please, Pinky, promise your teacher you will be reading the NCERT. Yes, do read the NCERT, everyone. Do read the NCERT. And now that you are aware about the elections, and next year we have the elections in our country, I want you to observe. Read the newspaper, watch the news, talk to the people, right? And understand that how the things are happening. Become more aware about this all. Okay? Chaliye. So with that, everyone, I will say bye-bye to you. Lots of love to every one of you who are there in a class, and if you're watching this video later also, please make sure to read the NCERT after watching this video. Recap it once, please make your notes, and after that, you'll be the master of this chapter. On that note, everyone, I'll say bye-bye to all of you. Bye-bye to all of you who are here in class and all of you who are watching the video later. We'll meet really very soon. Till that time, do take care of yourself and keep on learning with Byju's. Bye-bye, everyone. See you soon, hearts. Bye-bye, everyone. Good evening.